Okay. I just realized I didn't change the title, but that's quite alright since the game is the same. Basically, the goal is the same. Maybe you could have like added a joke about the darkness in Australia, but oh well. On that note, let's check that the gamma setting is as it's supposed to be. You have selected power drive. Hey, Jörg. Not sure if I thank you for the sub last stream. I can't remember doing so, but thank you. Filters gamma to 0. Of course it. Well, there was so much going on that I wasn't sure if I noticed everything. Chat. Crazy times. And also, this is kind of like speed running because I can't really. If I pause during the race, I lose track of lose track where I am. So I kind of have to finish the race and then check the chat. And there was a lot of shit happening yesterday. Sometimes missed stuff. I just burned my mouth drinking too hot of a drink too fast. It's not great. Alright, I think we had a password. This one? I think it's this one. Could be Australia next. Yes. We all kind of hit a wall. Actually, did we have like a setting on the monitor? We have brightness and contrast. I might try that night stage. But I do have to set the gamma for you guys because you didn't see anything there. I was lurking the other day when you were playing this a game you had long forgotten about. Cool. Something rings a bell about the controls being held. Something I think you alluded to. Shame looked the kind of game you would have enjoyed. Yeah, I think that was a thing for a lot of people. And welcome to the stream. I do notice that you have the no sound on, but I'm gonna answer you anyway. I think it was an issue for a lot of people. They liked how it looked, and then they tried it, and they just couldn't get it, and they stopped playing it. I've seen some YouTube reviews of it, where people do exactly that. They try for a few minutes, and they're like, these controls don't work, and they give up. Yeah, right. Silver Schwang is here. Hello, pro gamer. Good luck. Have fun. Thanks for the good luck. We'll be needing it. Especially on the night stage. That was the third event, but these earlier ones are no picnic either. It's pretty tough. Australia. Of course, I can kind of breeze through these. What was I saying? Oh yeah, this kind of worked differently. Where is the exit? It's up there. And then I think the spiral comes immediately after. Whoop. Ooh. Look at that, only one. Alright, this is the second. Nope. Won't get as good of a time as we did last time. We were under a minute. Maybe, wait, maybe we'll. No, just over. Hey, dude! Am I not? Am I not? There we go. Luckily, I had time to spare. Imagine missing it because of that. You get a decent amount of money for these. 8,000. Entry fees are 4,000 though. But now that we got 8,000, we could try this twice and still be, you know, even Steven. I think this was a tough course, but it wasn't a night course yet. We got halfway. Australia. Yeah, this is pretty dark as it is. Daytime. Yeah, that was not great. I'm still kind of now learning the controls again. Oof. In the ditch. It's great. Missed the clock. Well, picked up some speed there. It was a good 15 seconds. Good spell of 15 seconds, but here we go. Here we go again. You could probably cut through there with a course record. Oh, there's so much happening. So quick turns. Ah, just like I can barely see the. All right, there's a note, and then it already happened. Wow, 250 bucks. Oh, turbo. That won't do well, especially if I turn the wrong way. Made it. First try. Pinball stream when? I'm not sure. There's only a few pinball games I like, Slam Tilt and Pinball Dreams. And I would kind of like to modify this so I could play with the side buttons. Play it like that. I think that would be fun. I've done some Slam Tilt on stream for the Mean Machines table, but it would be mostly just gutter balls or drains, whatever you call them. So not too interesting. Hello. Yeah, we're still in Australia, and it is time for the night course. So you have to change the settings a little bit. CD32 controller was great for pinball. That controller gets a lot of hate. All right, let's check it. I'm gonna up the gamma for you so you can see it. I think that's probably fair. But what about brightness for me? I don't think that did anything. Well, that doesn't really help. Do I have like a gamma? Oh, I do have a gamma input here. Oh, but it's only it's not like a slider. Yeah, I have no way to kind of make it more bright. I'll just have to make do. I think there was a fast turn here beginning that they don't even tell you about. Oh, whoa! Oh, that was too early. It's just going back and forward, rocking because I'm not sure where I'm going. Ugh. Oh, this is so tough. And whenever you hear that little dun dun sound, it's me hitting a cone that's hidden in the tree line. And it adds 5 seconds to my time, which won't be great anyways. So, it'll be tough. Oh, and those little nooks there, they fool you into turning too early. It's evil. Oh, no. And every time you go too wide, you're hitting some cones. It's not great. it's just rocking back and forth. Oh man. Yeah, always too late or too early, never on time here with the turns. It's so slow to recover from them as well, if you don't get the alignment perfectly. Look at how fast you could go. Like, if you were better at the game. But it's at least this is better than how we did it last time. Something. Already on the red. I think I'm gonna make it about the same as our last try yesterday. It's the upside down controller. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. The controller was passable, but Pro controller was great. Yeah, a lot of people use that. I think Playavelli uses that for SWAS still. Almost Amiga April time. It is almost. Hey, Suki Wookie. Welcome to the stream. Dirt roads can't see, no headlights. Does anyone speedrun games with an Atari 7800 control? Haven't seen it. You have failed to qualify. We definitely need some practice with that. But since we earned like 8,000 before this course, I can afford to retake it once or twice. It would be interesting to see what the other courses are like. This seems pretty tough. Yeah, and the ditch. No, not in the ditch. No. No, don't go there. Got the cone. It's great stuff. How much behind? Oh, we're ahead of the course record. Imagine that. With that driving. That bodes well to our chances of actually finishing this. I just need to not hit any of the cones that they've set up. Which is tough. Because it means I can't do that or that. Hidden inside the trees, those cones. Well, luckily, none there. Lucked out. Oh, too early. I always turn that too early. Because they tell you about the turn so early. I think that it's earlier than it turns out to be. Whoa. I mean, I think we're doing alright. Oh! 15 seconds right there. just, you can't see them. I thought I was way, like, far enough from the side to not toggle those cones, but nope. Every single one I toggled. Yeah, that's gonna be very bad for our time here. And just to make sure it knocked down one more. That was 20 seconds added. And they don't allow you too much more time than the course record. See? They cut me off at 9 seconds above it. And we have finished courses 30 seconds behind the course record. So that seems... I would wish that was like a set value. Whenever you go over 30 seconds of the course record, that would be the cutoff. But it seems to vary very much. Brown everything. Love the Intel Vision controller. Gives you mad nostalgia. Yeah, I didn't really get to experience the Atari or Intel Vision or Coleco Vision or anything like that. Or the Odyssey. Remember Be Scared of the Dragon sounds? D&D, Spiders, and Night Stalker. It's funny what things you remember from back in the day. Basically straight out of the oven. I don't know what my first video game memory would be. I only played about a dozen physical consoles. Lots via emulation. Lots of the classic consoles, computers sometimes. Yeah, it would be nice to kind of dabble around with the Atari, old Ataris, and the ColecoVision. I mean, I have one pretty old. I've sometimes shown it on stream. Let me get it one moment. Here it is. Very dusty. It's an old Pong console. It has tennis, football, squash, and single-player squash. You know, it has one of these knobs that you turn. And the Pong paddles move. Sound actually comes from here, not the television. It has auto serve, so you don't have to, but if you want to, you can do the manual serve. You can change the angle, which makes the ball go faster, and then you have speed and bat size selection. What was very funny about this one is that because these settings change how many paddles there are on screen, where they are, and what the barriers are. If you put this, if you want to play football, which is both players have 2 paddles, I think if you put it in between here, like this, then the other player would get 3 paddles for football. So if one player is much worse than the other, you can kind of give him or them an advantage. I love this thing. It still works, but I don't have too many opportunities to use it anymore. I would like to do a stream with it. That would be great. Eurogame's always super strict. Someone's selling a complete Odyssey one for like... Well, that's not bad. Get the systems, playing those really old systems something else. Games were basically all arcade-like. Yeah, back then it wasn't like they weren't thinking about renting out the games to maximize profits or anything like that. It's usually like very pure fun for those. From my very limited experience. Only played one Pong console when we were a kid. Crazy how Pong sold so much hardware. Yeah, that's from the 70s or something. Handheld Pong. That's interesting. Played the old the emulation. A lot of fun. Rather play the true arcade ROMs. Yeah, especially Amiga got a lot of like very bad C64 and even Atari game ports. Oh, look at that! What a fun start. Yeah, that's basically like don't bother with that. Pushes us and we turn like this is almost like 135 degrees that we turned there from where we were heading. That was great. Yeah, I was talking about like Atari games ported for Amiga. Heading the right way, but sort of straightened out. Oh, yeah, please come out of there. Oh, more than usually. Three cones instead. Might still get a better time because we might exit there. Yep, just over a minute. Over a minute. I think it was like a minute. It's kind of weird. This looks like they're counting seconds, but I think this is 1 minute and then 0 seconds. That was 60 seconds faster. Maybe? It's kind of missing like a column here. I don't know. Looks odd. Stupid graphics. Stupid sexy graphics. Let's go. Oh, that was too fast, but let's stay on this side. Luckily, no phones there. Oh, it was going well. Oh, see, that's what they do in the Australia stage. They give those little nooks. They knew what they were doing, kind of to fool you into thinking that that's where the turn is, but it's not actually there. It's way later, and then you get like almost soft locked with the collisions. Oh, it's horror. I'm driving better, but that one mistake there is costing me a lot of time. Turbo! Pretty good time. 10 seconds better than last time. Hiding power-ups in a racing game. The dead end. Yeah, that as well. Just be one of those video game collectors. Oh, you did. All you're doing is hoarding stuff. Yeah, it's kind of a shame. Like, people collecting these things that are kind of made to be used, made to be played, and then there's just maybe never even opened. Makes them apparently more valuable if you never touch them. Kind of the same with toys. It's kind of sad that a toy box never gets opened. Don't push me. Alright, there was a cone there, hiding. Bushes. Right, at least dodge those cones. Oh! Yeah, found a cone. Ooh-wee. So far, so good. That's good now. Ditch. Ah, damn it. And the ditch makes it so hard to correct it because you think you're going faster, but then you just won't accelerate. Then your timing will be off. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Let's go. Out of the ditch. To the fire. Look at that. You see that? It's actually kind of racing there for a while. Four seconds ahead? How is that possible with this driving? So they're pretty forgiving with the actual course record, but you can't go too much over it. Like, it's cutting us off like at 9 seconds. And then we get a course record by 11 seconds when we finally do get it. That's pretty amazing. Like collecting, but it's stuff you actually use or enjoy having for sentimental reasons. Yeah. Started like that, actually. Getting games that I always wanted as a kid, and then morph into just getting stuff. I think, yeah, for most that kind of might be how it goes. I know, well, some, you know, people with too much money might just be starting the collecting because of their value. 1,000 Funko Pop dolls. Yeah, always on sale. Yeah. Another night course. All right, so let's set the gamma back. Just when I took it off. Oh, these will be very tough. Stop and think before buying. That's a good that's a good advice. Like, good piece of advice, because I usually have to do that before I even go to the store. Like, if I'm hungry, I should not go for groceries because I will buy chocolate and ice cream and candy. And if I have ice cream, candy, or chocolate in my cupboard or freezer, I will eat it. It will not survive until tomorrow. Before I go to the store, I have to eat, and then I can't buy anything I actually want to make good decisions. Luckily, I don't have, like, amazing amount of money to buy, like, other kinds of stuff. Like for collecting or anything. I'm very worried about this. Oh, Kind of fooled me there. I could have gone straight. This is pretty tough. Oh, missed it. Turbo. Help with those ditches. Oh, no cones there. I took a chance with that. This is not going well, but I'm not hitting too many cones. I think. Oh, there we go. 15 seconds more. Great job, Demi. Just when you talked about it. Goes to red. Oh, we made it. First try. That's not an easy course. I got so lucky with many of the cones there. Hopefully that's the last night course we get. Hopefully that's the last one of those. Recently, I bought a couple of newer game compilations on sale, even though you can play them for free via emulation. Compilations are emulations. Anyhow, yeah. But sometimes it's fun to have something physical. I just don't have the space for it, and I enjoy the convenience of having everything on this computer. Sometimes you get something extra, like artwork and the like. Yeah, that would be my only... Like, I definitely get Moonstone for Amiga, or Chaos Engine for the Amiga, the full package with everything. If it was reasonably priced, but it's not. Really want a small CRT TV, but they're rare as rocking horse shit. No cones 3 immediately. Yeah, exactly. I shouldn't say anything about that. Artwork, music. Yeah, sometimes you get these great, like, fold-out maps or even posters and stuff like that. Really adds to it, I think. And sometimes the manuals also are like basically a piece of art. They have a like very intricate story, backstory about the characters and stuff like that. It's pretty cool at times. Yeah, imagine like how many as soon as we got an NES game. Like, here's the game. Alright, box goes to the trash. People pay so much of for the NES games to still have the boxes intact. The manuals as well. Is there anything important here? Nope. Usually I did hold on to those and put them in the little black plastic sleeves with the game. So it would save the manual, but the boxes would just go. Strategy guides. Yeah, those are... when we played through Castlevania 2, I used the Nintendo Power strategy guide, and we had it on stream, like flipping pages virtually, but still. Alright, we can go straight from there. Mental note. Yeah. That's good, Demi. Don't follow the instructions. Just go wherever you see like a little opening. Sure. That's how you do this. Not good, and this is multiple laps, mind you. Gonna have to do multiple laps of this. Oh, we can go. Oh, that's really good. That's amazing. And there as well. All right, there are multiple shortcuts here, which will make our endeavor a little bit easier. Ouch. Not an easy track. Australia is tough as hell. Okay, turn it there. We're not doing too badly, actually. Comes to the time. Obviously, we're gonna lose the race, but. Oh, too early. Those cones scare me. It's very tight getting around them. It's pretty good.
Hello.
I also like that there aren't any, like, hidden checkpoints. Like, some games have these options that you can take shortcuts, and then it won't count the lap. It won't tell you until you get to the finish line, and then it's like, nope, you did something wrong somewhere along the line. Here, if you just can get to the finish line, it will count as a lap. I wonder if you could abuse that then. There must be checkpoints it's checking for, so you can't just keep going back. Only 3 seconds. That was pretty good. And you get 8,000 for every one of these. Pretty nice. Hey, Lousy, what up? What did I miss? Getting the cleanest sound files you can from the games. What do you mean by that? With the emulation, it's easier to rip sound files. That I get, because I do that a lot myself. People with Mega Drives always had their boxes. People with Nintendo usually didn't. Oh yeah? Well, I wonder why there was such a difference. I have to fix my mic a little bit. Quality of the boxes. Yeah. Genesis 2, Mega Drive 2, and the games you got with it were just in a shoebox. Wow, you got it for free. That's a good deal. I remember Baja Rally. I remember that name. I really like the Sega clamshells. Yeah, I had no experience with that. Only had one friend with Mega Drive. Played it once. I played because I kicked his ass in NHL 93 on DOS. One invited me over to his house to play some hockey game on Mega Drive, and then I beat him in that as well, even though it was my first time playing. So then wouldn't let me play it anymore. This is my youth Mega Drive experience. Cardboard box for Nintendo games just feels like packaging. Yeah. Definitely with Amiga boxes, I would have had ever thrown them away. Thrown them away. Back in the day, really. I don't know. Had no even second thoughts about throwing out the NES boxes, but Amiga boxes we held on to. Yeah, haven't tried NHL 93 on Mega Drive. I really do love that game. I started my streaming career on Twitch with NHL 93 because back in the day I was playing this perfect season Oh, that... You could probably just go through that. But then I had to switch computers. I lost a save file. It was corrupted, and I could never finish it. All my first-string attackers were about to get 100 goals per season. And it really bothered me that I could never kind of see it through. Alright, found those cones eventually. Great job. Oh, this is a tough stage. Australia is not fooling around. Oh, look at that. So, I redid it. I started from the beginning, streamed the full season, never lost a game, never tied a game, and I even got some of my second stringers got 100 goals, and it's pretty amazing. Good season. I would never have put the time aside to do that if I wasn't streaming. So. Much the reason. No, not the turbo. Found another one. This is not going great. This is much longer of a track and makes less sense in my head than the previous one, so I can't really memorize it all too well. Yeah, this is not gonna end well. Look at that. And I haven't really even learned the track yet, so us having a second go won't really do much of a difference. Make a difference. And get this down. Because immediately after the new journey. Right. Seems that you only get penalized for one time per cone. Survivor Australia was the, I mean, the American Survivor season played in Australia. It's the first one I saw, and it is my favorite season of Survivor. Yeah, nicely! Found them both. Good job. Didn't cut the corner, but found the cones. Classic Demi. I still haven't figured this out. Let me finish. Oh, we're too far away from the finish. Yeah, 25 seconds we went over. But we did really badly. I think we can do better. Like people putting their CDs in those disc cases and losing the original cases. Yeah, because the Nintendo games came with the black sleeves, the plastic sleeves. So you would just put the games on them and on your shelf. So you wouldn't have to open the box every time. And if you did, the box would wear out and the parts that you open would fall out, and then it just becomes nasty, and then eventually you'll throw it out. Yeah, CDs in a case for your carpet kept the original jewel cases. Oh. I always store my CDs on the original ones. Oh, the power drive is going all right. Look at how much I'm using money for repairs, though. Ouch. And it's such a tough and complicated track, this. It's the first time we are playing it, though, so I understand it, but... How can we memorize this? Well, they won't be there next time. Oh, it was... Alright. Read it wrong. It's those. Oh, no! It's hard to say if it will straighten out or not. Wow, we were so far away. We were like... Still 20 seconds to go when it cut us off. Oh, you don't have to turn there if you... Okay. What the hell is happening? It's like if I crash once, I totally lose control. But if I can avoid crashing, it feels like I'm kind of able to maintain some sort of control, but it's just that it piles on. Crashing once for me means that I'm crashing again. Alright, we're still doing alright with the course record. Don't have to win the other car, just have to get to the finish line. We got the night course with our first try, so didn't really lose money there. Oh damn it! It's so fast that second turn. Always late for it. Could cut that corner as well. Never know how much time there is till the turn. Yeah, that seems like a better way to go about it. Good. Hey, this is almost looking like driving. Oh, penalty there. Whoa! Oh, first time we hit those cones. That hurts. It probably now doesn't matter that we were so fast in the beginning because that penalized us so much. Oh, we made it! 4 seconds over! It was just those last cones that we hit. It would have been under the course record. Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, the boxes also take a lot of space. Same reason PC games kept their floppies in those big floppy disk containers. And Amiga players as well, but of course for Amiga, most people only had pirated copies. So you didn't have boxes anyway. You just had these very, very big boxes for discs. Nighttime skill test. Doesn't seem to affect the visibility too much, though. I can't imagine it would be pretty... Oh, damn it. Tough with the headlights, though. So what do we have? We have the backing up thing to do still. It's not turning. Horrible. Horrible, horrible. That's some skill test. Drive straight. But the spiral trick saves us so much time that we can pretty much always ace those. Hey!
Hello.
Last password, I think. Worst in Gran Turismo license test. Haven't tried those. Hey, Cat Peasant. Welcome, welcome. So many cracked games back then didn't have some originals. Yeah. For PC, you know, DOS and Amiga, this is kind of like the era of not buying games for me.
Good day, mate.
Hey, Cloud Dude. We just left Australia, so we can't use your expertise anymore. Wait a minute. I didn't take a picture of the password. Well, I can save it here. It's all the same. I can check the password from the VOD. Oh, you were on the helicopter cockpit, following the rally car. Can't believe that. All right. It's Great Britain and it's raining. Makes sense. One of these days I'm going to start listening to guys here. Whoa! Nope. What happened to the computer car? It's way faster than the Australia stage. Oh, why did it turn like that? What was happening? Yeah, the computer car must have done something terribly wrong because we're way behind the course record, but still ahead of the computer car. So I'm thinking we kind of made it get stuck or something. The weird thing is that I haven't seen it, so it's not stationary. We're 30 seconds behind. Let's see how forgiving the timer is. It was such an adjustment after the Australia stage, this. That's what I struggled with. We win? I didn't see the computer car. Nowhere near the course record. But let us finish, and we got a bonus for finishing first. Yeah, Clouded is doing a good job with the filming. Especially with a racer like me, who's constantly switching between pro pro racing and crashing, still keeping the camera centered. Pretty good. Wonder if he's using some sort of AI tracking. Time. Attack. 34 seconds. I'm guessing no mistakes. Pretty much. Turbo with no good outcomes. That helps. Apparently I was on the side of the road, so I couldn't accelerate. I didn't know that was a thing here. There's a very narrow path. If you want to go full speed, wow. Yeah. 4 seconds over. And they call it. So is it proportional to the course record time? How much you can go over? It probably is. I did really well in the beginning here last time. Alright, missed that. Mr. Turbo, but I played better. Hello! Hello, welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Check you later. Already on the red? Oh. Oh, we were close. Hey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Good morning. Used to have this for a Mega Drive. Love Power. Yeah, apparently that version is really good. I've seen it played on Twitch after I played this on Amiga. Like, tried it out a couple of years ago. I think it's more forgiving than the Amiga version. I really had to grind for money in the beginning. We hit a wall in Corsica because we couldn't upgrade our car. We had to redo some stages. Yeah, not many people apparently know of Power Drive on Amiga. Yeah, music is great. How is everybody's weekend, by the way? How's it going? I have to work in the evening, but typically people in Finland would have like a 4-day weekend during Easter. Pretty good time for most. And also, I found out that I'm not getting double pay for Friday, Sunday, and Monday. I'm getting triple pay. So I'm pretty pleased about that. I was doing it for the double pay, but triple pay, pretty good. Yeah, pretty close to the course record there a second ago. Let's see how this goes. This is a race, so it's gonna loop. Whoa, the turns are so freaking fast. The car is so fast on tarmac, but if we just slightly dip off, it basically stops. Oh, turbo, no! I hate turbos in racing games. Can't deal. Oh, the time is good. Time is good, though. Extra time. Right. Memorization. Not demi-strong suit. Burn. Oh, it didn't take my button press. Didn't press it for long enough. Whoa. Right, I'm almost driving on the slow side of the road. I didn't let me turn, the fucker. Evil. Oh, pushing me. Yeah, that's the problem. Like, if you have to keep driving behind the car, you usually you will catch up, but overtaking is a different matter, and then he will constantly just slow you down, and then you won't make it to the end of the race, which is our only goal. We're not trying to beat him. We're trying to get through the course with some dignity. See? He'll catch him. Those collisions. Like, even after I collided, it kept turning my wheels. So I actually wasn't going straight. Or I was going straight, and then it started turning my wheels after the collision. That was pretty bogus. Oh, try to get it settled on the middle of the road. Yeah, I was definitely faster, but he managed to bully me nicely on my overtaking efforts. Just about to head out the door this morning. It's nearly 9 a.m. Triple pay sounds amazing. It does. It's a new pay record off this weekend. Thankfully, yeah, that's the good stuff. I'll get a very relaxed next week. I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday, and for Saturday and Sunday. So with the triple pay and easy next week, I'll take it. So this complete inbox for the Amiga recently in the retro shop. Nice. That's pretty cool. Yeah, having a retro shop. Like some people, I think it's Narblast or somebody, and Arachne also has like an old video game store right near them. And just can go there and shop and try out games. They have like these consoles they can try games on. And that would be the best. Alright, thanks for dropping by. Appreciate that. Have a nice weekend. Usually celebrate Easter on the eve. I'm in practice here in Sweden, but this year we're going to celebrate with your brother's wife, and she's Russian, and they celebrate on the day. Relaxing day today. Yeah, usually for us and for my family, because we're not Christian, we just celebrate on the Sunday and eat lamb. And before eating the lamb, we have parents hide chocolate eggs, and us kids have to find them. We still do it even though we're adults. It's great fun. Silly priced, yeah, that is expected nowadays. Yeah. And besides, all the Christian holidays were pagan holidays before anyways. Just rebranded, so doesn't really matter if you're celebrating spring or certain sun phases or Jesus. Doesn't really matter. Oh, well, look at the time. Damn it! Did we make it? Not the course record, but we made it. Wow, that's the first toughie. Imagine having to do the spiral. Oh, wow. I mean, we did knock out a one extra. We could have made it without that, and my backup sequence was bad, but wow, that would be really tough to get if you don't cut through the spiral. Pretty good. Good. Now we have a lot of money. Now that we don't need it. Oh, 35 seconds again. This is gonna be tough. Hello, Turbo. And it's very narrow, and you have to be in the middle to get any sort of speed going. Damn it! It was that. That was it. That last section there. Oh. Got stuck and hit the cone. 4 seconds over and they cut you off. And we had a lot of money. We have a lot of money to redo stages. I think after Great Britain, there is still some game to go through. I think there's like revisits to some stages. That turbo is such a bad thing to get. Doesn't help you at all. Like, we already screwed it up. Oh, yeah, don't react too... Oh, yeah, already here. And we're on the red. How fast do you have to be? Yeah, we're gonna be doing Great Britain again. I don't think this 60,000 that we have is enough for me to learn the course. And we got lucky in that one race where we left the computer behind. We even earned some extra money there, but not so lucky here. Yeah, look at that. Oh, didn't go to the middle. You have to anticipate so much. You have to just hope that the car is gonna do what you anticipate it to do and correct early. Pretty tough. And we're on the red again. Last section. So tough. And I think you have to get the clock. I think that's necessary. You have to stop the time there to be able to make it. And it's not that easily placed. Because you have to align your car in that very, very narrow path. And when you're focusing on that, you kind of end up missing the clock. That was good. Still don't understand how. Well, if you don't accelerate constantly like I do, maybe getting the turbo will actually work. There, got the clock. Specifically went for it. And a course record now. Well, we get some money back for beating the clock. It's a password. That should be the final country. We have 70,000. There are some extra stages. I think we revisit every every country for one more race. I'm not sure. Like a pit stop? I was trying out Micro Machines yesterday and the game isn't as hard as you remember. I think it's just because I tried to go as fast as possible as a kid. Might join that tourney after. Yeah. Should be good fun. And honestly, human opponents aren't as tough as computer opponents in the sports car stages. But on multiplayer, the cars handle a little bit different. Like the sports cars slide more. Some cars are faster than on single player mode. Hey, Happy Camper, what up? But yeah, if you don't always just press on the accelerator, which is how I play my racing games, it gets easier to control, for sure. Wait a minute. We got a password, but we're still continuing in Great Britain. It's that hard that they give us a password during. I thought I was done. Great Britain and it's winter time. I thought whenever it snows in Great Britain, the country shuts down. I thought that's how it goes. I was wrong. That's when the rally drivers come out. Whoa, we are pretty darn fast. Remember when I used to drive on the roads? Found the cone. Great job. Not the worst track, but pretty tough. Oh yeah. Was a different kind of turn than I was doing. I can't read. Yep. Push that cone, just in case. Not a good idea to not accelerate. Lose a lot of speed that way. Whoa! Interesting path I took there. Oh, too early. I like that section. It always goes pretty well. This does not. Pretty good, though. It's all that training in Finland, driving during winter. Second nature to me. Like those cones. I wonder if you can go through there. Oof. So much focus. Oh, the tractor. Oh. I thought I was stuck, so I put on the verse, but turns out I wasn't stuck. That's one way of screwing yourself over. Oh man. And see how it just piles on? It's amazing that when you actually do well, it seems so easy. But as soon as you crash, it's really tough to get kind of back. But we got the course record though, so that's good. I was driving, there was like 1.5 laps where I was driving really, really well. And look at the qualification bonus, 10,000. Now they're giving me all the money. Trolling tractors, so rude. Yeah, maybe that was Scotland. Yeah, Great Britain was supposed to be the last world. I think there are some revisits, other countries after that, but not sure. Throwing us a little bit of a curveball now. Letting us get a password during Great Britain. We don't know how many courses there are. Still snowing? Oh, has snowed. Whoa. Pretty fast. Nitro. Flow cones. I didn't take my turn. Yep. Yeah, that's the problem. You don't know if it took it. And you have to play assuming that it did. You can't press it again because then if it did take it, you have pressed one time too many. Seconds over. So this might be tough if we continue playing like this. If we lose 9 seconds every time, we might not be able to finish. But I did hit some cones. Dodge those this time. I don't think you get penalized for hitting them again. Same ones. Oh, that wasn't kind of a snowbank you could drive on. Switch things up for that one. I think that was a better lap. Yeah. Took 3 seconds back. Whoa. Too much. At least it's not playing the sound. Yeah, I wonder if there are shortcuts in this, because we found one, like a pretty major one in the Finland stage. And in Australia, you could often just go over the path. Kind of completely bypass these U-turns. But some of those snow paths feel very, very inviting in that sense, because they would skip entire section of the track we haven't seen yet. I haven't seen that. First time I did that well, because now I remember it. Black ice, beware. For some reason that part is more slippery than the rest of the stage. Even though this ice that this blue ice that we drive on looks, to me, looks more slippery. Oh, they're not gonna let us finish, are they? Close. Very strict. Definitely not proportional to the course record. So they kind of just set random limits to each stage, which I don't like. Sometimes you can go 40 seconds above the course record. Sometimes you can only go 4 seconds above the course record. You never really know when you're starting the race. For the first go, you really don't know how difficult it is. That's a complaint I have about it. It should show you the time limit as well, not just the course record. Yeah, we're gonna struggle a lot with just not being bullied by that car. Nice turn there. That's surprisingly long effect for that nitro, even when driving on the snow. Yep, just turn, just go. Ah. If we can kind of keep on pace with the computer car without seeing him, that would be ideal, because then it wouldn't get in the way. Oh, that was good. Still don't kind of know how to do that perfectly. Not going on the white snow. And then still doing the turns perfectly. Seems tough. Whoa! Alright. Go. 4 seconds. Still, even after failing, I kind of missed where they cut us off at, because I was trying to concentrate on getting finish line. Hey, appreciate the follow. Welcome to the stream. If you're new with the channel, I mostly do Amiga games. Some speedruns. First playthroughs. Ah! Invisible barriers. Well, I guess it's visible, but sometimes you can drive on the snow and sometimes you can't. They don't really tell you when it's a thing. No? Especially like starting like new speedruns for games that nobody has run before, and it's pretty easy on Amiga because even some popular titles have never been speed run before. I was very surprised that I was the first person to speedrun Flashback on Amiga. And this happened like last year or something. We're not in the red yet. Good. There goes the red, but we're close to the finish. Just close it out. Ah, I was so close. One more turn. Yeah, 4 seconds over, and they call it. In such a long race. Yeah, there could definitely be more. There are a couple that I'm planning, like Milquetoast, also known as Amiga Runs, which has done some Super Frog training, but he hasn't done a full run. That would be something that interests me. Well, that's already game over. I lost 8 seconds there. Alright, Esk lets us retry. Of course, you have to pay the entry fee. Turrican 2 is something that people speedrun. Like to give that a try. Chaos Engine has been so much fun lately. Speedrunning. If only I could do this without that guy. Oh! Oh, get the nitro. Didn't get the second. Maybe next time. Yeah, I don't really like stuff like that. That's not consistent. Like, there, the snowbank is suddenly, like, a solid obstacle. Where other times, like there, you can drive over it. It should be constant. Alright, we're even the course record with that driving. But that was a pretty good lap. Like, I didn't do stuff like that. I just... Okay. Nicely from the middle, didn't lose any time. And got the nitro. Bit scary going for it. And then just full stop. Just slightly graze snow that you should be able to drive on. Yeah, like, either have the snow be a barrier all the time, or none of the time. Like, I think that it would work the best as having it as solid when there's enough of it, like 2 meters into the snow, then it would become a barrier. But closer to the track, you could drive over it. That's how it mostly worked in the previous snow stages. But I guess they wanted to up the difficulty. Yes, it's just part of learning the track. Learning where you can go, where you can't go. That's pretty solid effort there. 9 seconds ahead, and I screw up. But yeah, that was a pretty good lap there. Almost surprised we didn't catch up with the computer player. That. Oh. I pressed straighten it out, but then I have to wait and see if it actually does. Then if it doesn't, I'm already too late with the correction. But just to show you that you have to be right the first go. Not as good as lap. I think we might even lose time here. Crashed a lot. Damn it! Still made it. Nice. 10 seconds to spare. Exile. I don't think I've played Exile. Confusing and hard as a kid, but it's fun. There's a lot of tricks you can do. Skip segments. Interesting. Let me check Lemon Amiga for Exile. Oh, it's this game. Yeah, I've seen this played, but I've never tried it myself. Event 8. How many are there? So many events. Crazy. Crazy stuff. And it's another race. And it's a long one. 4 minutes, 28 seconds. And we have rain with snow. Perfect combo. Where am I going? Oh, that's... It's so easy to turn the car around the first time, but straightening it out, face the right direction, suddenly very difficult. I'm so... What the hell is going on here? That was very, very bad. I think this is more slippery than the previous stage. I wonder if the rain has something to do with that. But there's like basically no control if you crash. Like again, if you don't crash, it's completely fine. And that's probably the reason why people can't really get this game, because when you first start playing this, of course you're gonna crash. And because it's so damn difficult to correct that mistake, you won't even get a shot at kind of understanding the controls. It's never playing this in a way that you're in control of the car. You're just trying to regain control after losing it, and it's so damn difficult. Not gonna even try to get past those cones. There's a long section, and just after a nitro boost as well, so you would get a ton of advantage getting the nitro there. Alright, so not go through there apparently. Ouchie. Is it 4 laps or 3? It's a pretty long course, so I'm guessing, hoping 3. That time otherwise is tough. Which we're only 25 seconds behind. Only. And that turbo, we've missed it every single time. And don't turn. There's that ice. Okay, don't turn here either, I guess. What the hell? Yeah, we just that one section with a lot of cones. I think the best tactic for that is the trip. Why could we drive through that this time? Didn't work last time. It just go through the cones and then use the same path every time, so that you only trigger the cones once. Yeah, there's still 1 lap to go. 27 seconds. Great. Didn't remember how it goes. It was mostly straight. Don't turn. Well, that's one way to dodge the black ice. Yeah, it seems like it takes a minute. And 2 cones more, which is 10 seconds more. Wow. I still haven't been able to check what the added time actually is, because screen-wise, the clock is very far away. I can't keep an eye on that when I have to focus on the center with the notes. They caught me off when I'm 12 seconds, 11 seconds over the time limit. That's gonna be strict. He chomped over the tractor, yeah. Well, a game kinda has to have that initial appeal to me. And Exile, just by the looks of it and how the gameplay is, doesn't have that. It doesn't attract me. Whereas, when I first saw Wolfchild, I was like, let's do this. I want to play this game. Never seen it, but absolutely fell in love with the game. It's great. Let's see how the middle goes. Probably better to go from the side, but we have now kind of made our bed with that decision. Got like 30 seconds added on. And if we don't use the middle lane after, it's a stupid choice. I wasn't trying to do a full turn there. "11 seconds only." Oh. God damn it, that black ice. Oh, thank you, Mr. Oh, what? God damn it! It didn't turn like it looked to be turning. Like suddenly it started to turn the other way. And yeah, you can't really... It's a tough course. A lot of tough sections. That's path where you go straight up with the cones. You have to kind of take the same path every time, and it's difficult enough just to stay on the road, but to kind of try to pick a specific part. And then you have these black ice parts where if you turn, it just keeps on turning, or if you even go there while having some momentum one side or the other, it will keep turning. And yeah, you can't really do anything about it. Tried to go for that nitro and managed to steer my car right past it. Almost better to crash before the ice, so you can actually set your car off. Oh, so you have to go. So is it better then to go from the right side? Because the tractor is on the left. Try that next time. I don't think we were gonna make it with this go. This go. That turns really bad. Oh, it did realign. Wow. I was expecting it to keep sliding. How much? 30 seconds, so there's no chance we're gonna make it. No chance. What are those? Like, why does it turn 180? Never has that happened before this stage. Like, at most we've gotten like a 90-degree turn from a crash. It's insane. Well, luckily we have a lot of money for retries. Imagine if it worked like this on real rally. Yeah, you can keep trying until you get it right. When you're a champion, then we'll stop. It's good. I couldn't even do the thing that I was trying to do, which was just drive straight on the left side. Try to get past the cones. I mean, I didn't hit a cone, so it that way it panned out well, but kind of funny that you can't even do what you're trying to do, even if it's a bad idea. Then they add that other car there. I'm having trouble enough. God damn it. Turbo. Yeah, that turbo is so damn helpful. Both times we've gotten it, we spin the next section. maybe you can kind of steer around it. It's really difficult, but at least you don't get the penalty. You know what it is? You know what it is about the turbo? It doesn't just increase your speed, it increases your traction. So we shouldn't have been able to do that so tightly, that turn. But it somehow increases our traction, so you have to kind of delay your moves. It's interesting. Jumping peppers. Turp-a-doo. The Durbo. Durbo. Man. Tough stage. Losing all our money. I don't know where the checkpoint was. Pushing us away from the turbo. No, he got it. Well, that should be better for him than us. Too early. Way too early. Whoa! Second turbo, but at least he wasn't in the picture, so he couldn't take it either. That was odd. Like, I was already halfway through that, and then suddenly it crashes there. Haven't quite figured out the collision mechanics here. It's yeah, that happens. The collisions sometimes like affect your driving very late. After the fact, after you have gone past the car, suddenly it negates your turn or makes you turn the direction that you were pushing towards. You kind of understand it as long as the cars are colliding, touching each other, but not after the fact. Ooh, too tight. How's our time? 5 seconds ahead. And immediately when I check the time, I lose time because can't lift bus at the same time. A lot of time word there. Use the word time a lot of times. Oh, good job. See, I was expecting it to slide further up. Well, there goes the advantage. 15 seconds at it. It's so harsh with the cones. Oh man. Well, it might be 3 seconds, but even if it's 3 seconds, it's still too much. 1 second, as somebody said, was it Arachne, would have been punishment enough, because hitting the cones means that you already crashed somewhere. All right, we're even Steven. Thank you, computer. Caw. Delay. Turn. Yeah, in this level, it seems to be more random how it kind of takes your inputs, but I can understand it. You know, it's slippery. There's water. There's rain. There's snow. It's everything. And now we cock it up on our last lap. We're doing so well, but It's just having that computer car there totally messes up with your rhythm. Suddenly have to start thinking about maybe you need to overtake or something. Oh, we made it. Sometimes those course records have a very poor last lap. So you might be behind the time and suddenly you're multiple seconds ahead. I think they did that on purpose. Never check the time, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Just having the car there. You start thinking about like if you're crashing to it, or if you have to take corners a little bit differently. So we lost about 30,000. What is this? I don't think I can control it. Is it just the congratulations in it? World champion! Look at that. Final cutscene, it seems to be. Hey, Jinmeng? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for raiding. We're playing Remnant 2 Ash Harder. How did it go? What do you usually do? And welcome, welcome. Congratulations, yeah. Well, we still made like 40,000 during this. I think we started with something like that. Like 20,000 to buy the car. Sheen Jean Mung. Alright. Congratulations, thank you. How did your stream go? What did you do? And what do you usually do? Platforms, games, what? Tell us all about it. Just started Remnant 2. Iterating on Remnant 1, not sure what to make of it yet. Alright. Having fun with it? G to the G. We usually play action first-person shooters and old C64 games. I think there are a lot of C64 game enthusiasts here on this channel. Good stuff. And thank you so much for raiding. I'm Retro Demiurge. I mostly play Amiga games. First playthroughs, speed runs. Sometimes dabble on the MS-DOS and NES side. But we're doing this Amiga April thing. So probably gonna keep playing Amiga until May, and then in May I'm probably going back to trying to beat my original NES library. I still have Metal Gear Solid, or it's just called Metal Gear, and Mission Impossible on the NES. Dreading those. But we got through Castlevania 2, so maybe I'll beat those as well. Any friend of Copper is a friend of mine. Amiga Players Unite. Bonus event. We're not done yet. We didn't even get a password. This is scary. No entry fee, though. You see Curse of the Golden Idol? It's a modern... No, haven't seen that. I have to write that up. Bonus time. Whoa, look at... Wait a minute, I think we've done this race. It's hard to say because... Oh! Hello. Hello, mister. Yeah, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. I think we've done this race, but with a slower car, so... Oh, this is gonna be a struggle. Yeah, the turbos here. Yeah, we've definitely done this. And the cones. Great job, Demi. It's bad. Ah! Later. Turn later. Got the turbo. Oh, don't do that. Whoa-wee! Oh, come on! The guy's just not having it. Yeah, that's the main issue here. Getting past that dude. Oof. You see, computer seems to be doing this part slower than me, but of course now I fail at it. Just as I say that. I don't know why I tried to anticipate things. Yeah. That turn, I've never gotten it right. I always go off-road. First time I got that right. Look at that. That was good. Fix inside. Ah! Owns. What? If I miss the bonus stages, they won't let me continue. This is gonna be a grind. Because I know there are multiple bonus stages. And they don't give you a password for the winning ceremony. You have to start earlier on. Wait a minute, where did the... I think I got the later password though, didn't I? Can I like exit this? They won't let you exit the game. That's kind of odd. Game with a password. So we have to do a lot of races in succession to see all the bonus ones. But it seems that you're just redoing races, so I'm wondering if it's worth it. LB 5 F U R. Save state there. But we don't have to keep inputting the password every time. Alright. Well, this will be tough because there were some pretty tough races. And I can't remember them anymore. The tractor race will be one of them. Have to finish that again. I'm pretty bummed out actually about the fact that you don't get password for the bonus stages. At least, yeah, like right after finishing the game, you could at least always start from the bonus stages, even if it's one try per bonus stage, and there are like 10 of them. Just starting from there would make more sense than starting from here before finishing the game. happens to the computer car here in this level? I'm not driving all that well, but in this level you just don't see him. Why is that? Happened this same way last time we played. Kept making these huge mistakes, but almost like, oh, there he is. Right, so maybe I was just playing better. Yeah, actually caught up with us. Or was it the first? Maybe it was the first Britain event that I was talking about. I don't know. Thank you for that bump. Oh, it's so tough with the collisions. Because, yeah, just random turns. That's why they probably usually don't have rally drivers drive at the same time tracks. It gets a bit hectic. Oh, I was kind of wishing that was the last lap. It would have been nice and just barely finishing first. Hopefully we're kind of making a little headway here. Eventually I'm going to make a mistake. I'm always going there. Mixing it up with some other race, other turn. Still not getting the clock. Could be enough for the win. We were 30 seconds ahead of the course record. I've never had 86,000. Can I get a new car? That is pretty good. We're gonna need the money for the upcoming ones, though. How many races were there? What was the last event? I forget because I did one of them so many times. Then it suddenly just stopped. Oh yeah, this is this one. Boink. Of course I hit slightly. Oh, nice. Never got that last time. Again, mixing it up with some other track. Yeah, they don't really have that much personality to them. Like the countries do, but did we really need 10 different snow tracks that are mostly just the same thing? I think we did. I think that's why I really like Lotus 2. I mean, a lot of people complain that, oh, it only has 8 tracks. Compared to the other Lotus games that have a lot more. But the good thing is that in that game, all the tracks are difficult to get through. You need a lot of practice. And each level is very unique. So it's not like you're just playing, alright, 8 tracks and then you're done. No, you're gonna be practicing those stages a lot and every time you get forward in the game, it's gonna reward you with, completely a different environment, new tricks and mechanics. Pretty cool. I like the game because we're in the red. Did we struggle with this one? No, it's 346. All right, I was with. Okay. I don't remember. We're 9 seconds ahead, so have that. And up. I think on Mega Drive they have sound effects at the same time, and honestly the music isn't that good that it would warrant totally forgetting the sound effects for the car. I mean, you have the cone sound effects, stuff like that, but yeah, the game kinda needed more screeching tires and that kind of stuff. Could have made it a little bit more exciting, I guess. Outrun Europe was like that. Yeah, you don't have too many stages, but they're each unique, and it really makes you feel that you're progressing throughout the game. Whereas in here, we've already seen the snow stages in Sweden. Aren't you finished? Are you accustomed to snow? I'm not accustomed to snow in Great Britain, though. Only in Finland. Alright, so was this the one? 428. Event 8. Is this the last one? I can't believe they make me play through 3 stages first in Great Britain and then the bonus stages, and you don't get retries. Oh, come on, man. Don't be like that. Wanted to make sure that I straighten the car out before I go to the next section. I don't think the other car really minds cones at all. Alright, it was that. I was expecting the other turn. Sometimes, for some reason, I always am expecting turn to go the other way. That there's. Oh shit. And then I think that there's gonna be black ice there. I don't know why. 5 seconds behind. Better this time. Late turn. Oh, that was the best yet. Done in that section. That was pretty good. Too many turns. And again, I hit that. Even with that, but we did really well. That black, in that cone section. Oh! Ah! forgot. I was doing this turn. I forgot about the black ice. Right, that wasn't bad. And that way. Good. It's a little bit too early. I thought I had more time to kind of set it up. Nope. Did not. Hit there. This time, don't burn too quickly. All right, better. 2 seconds ahead. I think we're gonna make it. It's not gonna be the course record, but we'll be able to make it. Didn't take my. It was too subtle. That is starting to go well though. It's better than going straight and taking the hit from the cone, because then you have to do it exactly the same way the next time. Better to just go past him. It's not impossible. It is difficult, but I think it's worth it. Whoop. Always straighten up too early there. That was good. Good final lap. And suddenly we're 12 seconds ahead. Actually, a lot of racing games have that problem, even modern ones. You mean being too repetitive and not making each race unique? Yeah. I kind of feel like when I was playing Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2010 version, it had that. I still play that a lot. I actually played that on stream as well. Hey, cats are cute. Sega Rally 2D, kind of. 2.5D with the isometric viewpoint. Yeah, that is the final track, so we have to do those 3 to get to the bonus stages. Now the question is, am I gonna keep playing them until I make it through those? Probably gonna be at least 8 bonus stages, 1 for each country, and I'm never gonna get the Australian one. Save state? Dirt Series, especially with so many games, had a lot of tracks in each, and though it's wonderful, it gets a bit too much. Yeah, and with Dirt, I can't even control the car. I tried it. I just couldn't do it. Just noticed that screen is clipping a little bit. Bad. Here's engine settings or something. Why don't you get a password for this? Although they start you off in Arizona, not in Monte Carlo, which I think was the first race. Then we did Kenya, Sweden, and then it was Corsica, and then Arizona. Can I remember the track? Whoa. Thanks for the push. Turbo! Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. Oh, I was a bit too late there and lost time going around the cones. Oh, a second turbo time. It's not gonna be great. Actually was a little bit better. Still very all over the place. Wait! Oh, we have to win these races. It's not a time... What the hell happened there? That was so odd. It just suddenly jerked forward. It was the middle of a turn. Please, please not make that the last lap. So it doesn't really matter if I hit all the cones here. That changes things. I thought it was the other straight. God damn it. We were doing so fine for the first 2 laps, and then I just totally messed it up because of that one time bonus thing. That I didn't even need. Didn't know I didn't need it. God damn it. And now it's back to Great Britain. God damn it.
Steering's a little loose! Ah! Alignment's off too!
I had that. Now that I know I don't have to worry about the cones, it makes it more doable. But what about the next race? That's what we've been struggling with. Finishing before the CPU. Haven't been able to do that often. Alright, now we just have to go through the Great Britain races again. 3 tough races before we get to even try that again. Ugh, that's bad. Might as well restart. Pushed me that 135 degrees wrong direction bullshit again. Really not liking that. Alright, what was this track like? Yeah, as I said, it's really tough kind of remembering these because they're so similar. Not enough difference between them. There's rain. What? And another problem is that I'm just thinking about Arizona here. I'm not really interested in playing these tracks at all because I've beaten them already. Why do I need to do them again? I don't like this. I don't like this. And okay, I know they're bonus stages, but have I really beaten the game until I've beaten all tracks? Even though they're tracks that I've already played, but it's like the game is taunting me to. Yeah, you have to do those, and doesn't give me a proper password for it. It's not good. Again, there's the tractor. I found it again. Because I can't remember this track because it's so similar to the next 2. No unique aspects to it, except for that tractor that I remember when I hit it. Not before though. Yeah, that turbo is excellently placed. Maximize its annoyance factor. There's a turbo and it makes... That's also... You know why it is? Because all the previous arrows you have to react to within 1 second. And then before that tractor, it's suddenly 2 seconds. You're blindly following the guides that the game is giving you, but because it's not constant how long beforehand it gives you the notes, you still have to know the level. You can't just follow the instructions. You have to know how the turns go. And like that. You should have had more notes, different ones for different kinds of turns, and then make it constant with how long before the turn they give you that instruction. I understand that it's tough when you have so many turns in succession, but there's no reason to tell me 4 seconds before the turn that, by the way, there's this turn coming up. Probably get ready for it. Which is what the game does. If there's a long straight and then a turn, it tells you so long beforehand, like there before the finishing line. There's no reason. It just throws you off your rhythm. It should always be like half a second before. Consistency definitely helped there. It's like your GPS starting to do that. Imagine if you're going by ear. And the GPS says, turn left. And it turns out that you're supposed to do that after 1 kilometer. It doesn't work. And then there are games like this that don't even have the instruction turn. So I don't know how people deal with those. But I guess you just have to memorize every track. Porky's here. Welcome, Porky. What was Porky doing? I'll read it after I fail this track and restart. This is not going well at all. We usually win this race, but I'm just finding that tractor over and over again. I keep complaining about how early it gives that arrow guide there. Damn it. Just have to remember not to follow it. We're playing Mario 64 and it's your first playthrough. Interesting. How did it go? Welcome to the stream. I'm Retro Demiurgia and I mostly get annoyed by Amiga games. Not really, usually. We beat the game, but it turns out that there are bonus stages after it. And the game doesn't give you a password for those. I keep having to do these boring last 3 stages of the game. Just so I can have a dab at the bonus stages. And we just learned that in the bonus stages, it doesn't matter how many cones we hit. We really been trying to practice not hitting cones. That turn is such a bad one. I don't know what it is about it. It's so late. I get it. That turn. You like a year beforehand. And there's not really too many like visual cues that you can help use your advantage, remembering when to do the turn. Just the same wintry scenery all the time. Alright, first time I actually make that. But then I get the turbo. That was... All-terrain racing is another game where the turbos are a hazard. They don't really help you. They just make you crash more, make you miss turns, delay you in every way possible. It's interesting because I kind of believe that the intention with those is to help the player. Oh, now nice, you get a turbo, so you get a faster time and overtake the computer. But the way they position those is so damn stupid. It just makes the game harder. Well, maybe that was their intent. I know. Apparently those trees you can go through. Interesting to change the rules a little bit there. Never know if the trees are taller or just higher up. Oh man. I was liking this game before that bonus stage shit. I don't appreciate that they don't give you a password, and then you have to do like they give you the congratulations ceremony, and that doesn't make sense that you keep seeing that. Yeah, I already beat the game. Seeing the animations just makes me remember that I already beat it and you're making me beat the same stages again. Why do they have the ceremony if the game isn't over? And the tractor is there. I hate this stage. It's so bad. Hello. Every stage has been fun. Up to this point where it was enough to beat it once and then forget about it. Why do I have to keep redoing this? And I don't want to use the save state because if I do, it feels like I'm cheating. And then again, I haven't really beaten the game. Let's see, Porky. Yeah, having fun with the game. Mario 64 is generally enjoyable, always fun to revisit that as well. I totally missed on that era of consoles. N64. I didn't have a PlayStation. My friend had it, and I loaned it. I did play some Ridge Racer, Tekken, and Tomb Raider on it. Hey Hassett, good morning. How's your weekend going? My weekend was going great until the game started making me play the same stages over and over again. Really tempted to do a save state after beating the game. I'm just gutted that they don't give you a password for the bonus stages. Bad design. Bad design. It's such a shame, like, you're enjoying a game a lot, and then there's, like, this one stupid decision that was made during the development of the game. Like, let's not have a password here. And then that ruins your experience because it's the last thing you remember about the game. Such an easy fix as well. Let's give you a password for the bonus stages. Okay. Oh, wasn't quite as tough of a turn than I expected. Yep. Yep. Go. 4 seconds. I think with this level, they only allowed a 4-second delay with your time compared to the track record, so struggling here. Oh, didn't get it. I'm finding the cones though, which is great. Missing the nitro and then finding the cones. That was another. Well, still don't know how many seconds it adds. Is it 3? Maybe the chat could tell me. They can keep an eye on the clock at getting the cones. I probably would have to check the VOD. Even the manual doesn't tell you. It just says that be aware there is a time penalty. And honestly, because I didn't read the manual, I didn't even know that the first time I played this. I was just wondering why my times are considerably slower in some runs than others. And then it turns out, oh, you get a time penalty from the cones. Still don't know how much it is. There we go. That's what you want, kinda. Probably should have braked earlier. I don't think these stages were that tough to beat, except for the last one. That is a tough cookie. Oh, I always do that too tight a turn. Not really that difficult. Oh, still 4 seconds ahead. So we didn't lose any time there. Did lose time there though. Just can't find the road. Yeah, it's just the fact that I have to keep winning these same ones that I already conquered. It kind of takes the fun out of it. It's a fun challenge when you're trying to work it out and then you finally get it and you're pleased with yourself, like, yes, I got it. And then the game makes you play it again. It's not enjoyable. I don't know. Are there other games that make you do stuff like this? Like after you beat Super Mario 3, you don't get a password and the game says, welcome to bonus stages, and then you play the first level again. With the slightly different... Oh! 2 seconds! It was those cones. Those extra cones that I hit. It's just better to go on that straight. Just go low. Even though you hit the snow, it doesn't hurt you as much as even just one cone less, we would have gotten it. Honestly, I don't think the cones probably should have even been a part of the gameplay. I mean, it's not a rally thing. Hello. Oh, found those two. At least we shouldn't struggle with them anyways, after this. We usually hit some, but apparently... Oh, that's not snow, it's ice wall. It's an ice wall. Not a nice wall, an ice wall. Somebody came to the chat. Welcome, welcome. Sorry about my attitude. I'm just really annoyed about the game because we did beat it, but then the game gives you bonus stages that you don't get a password for. And you have to redo the last 3 stages. And since I already beat the game, it's really driving me mad. Chillin' chum, welcome. Look like 5 seconds, okay. So, and then put like 3 or 4 of them in a group, and then you fail one turn. Fail one turn, and 20 seconds are added to your time. Like, that's not fair. That's just stupid. Like, there usually are in groups like that, and most often than not, you're gonna be hit. So boring. It's boring. Same stages over, and there's the tractor again. They ruined the game on the last second. I was having fun, and then they do this shit right at the end. Like, good going, devs. How to ruin your game with one decision? let's not give him a password for the final stage. Let's make him beat the game over and over again to practice these bonus stages that actually are stages that we already seen. No new stages, just a different goal. And for the bonus stages, the cones don't matter apparently. At least for the first one. I don't know what the second... Are they all gonna be just races? Are they gonna be time attacks? If there are gonna be time attacks, will it matter if I take the cones? Stuff like that, questions unanswered, and they not giving me a password so I could explore those options, or those answers to those questions. It's so bad. And because these stages are so similar, when I beat one of them, I can't remember the next one. Not enjoying this phase. And these are long races as well. This is like 4 laps per stage. This first one isn't too bad, time-wise. Should be able to beat it, but probably shouldn't reset. I start going mad with the other later races. Just press S and start over. Forget that that's an option. It's so weird to me that they could miss that. Like there must have been a discussion about it. Hey, what about these bonus stages? Should we give the player a password for him? Or did they just completely space out on that? Like, for completing the game, you don't need any more passwords. It's spaced out well, and they actually give you an extra password during Great Britain because you have 8 events instead of 6. So after event 5, they give you an additional password during Great Britain to help you finish the game, and that's a good call, because otherwise we would have to do the whole Great Britain country before those bonus stages. But there must have been a discussion about the bonus stages, because you only get one try, and if you fail, you get brought back into the beginning, or this password. There must have been a discussion about it. Like, will we give the player password for retrying the bonus stages? And somebody went, nah. Let's make them work for it. You can handle some salt. I'm about 50. On a good day, I don't need to use salt meter at all. Like, even with the crazy stupid budget system this game has, I was fine with it. Once we figured out that we need more money, I was fine with it. So the game started out very nicely. We played until level 4. I was having a lot of fun with it. But then we hit an absolute wall. We just couldn't beat a level no matter how well we drove. It was not enough time to finish it. And then I noticed that the computer car was a lot better than the one we had. A better class car. So we hadn't failed a single course at that point. We didn't have to redo any of the courses. And we still didn't have enough money to buy a better car when we were supposed to. Like, the game becomes impossible if you don't get the better car at certain points. So then we realized, okay, we have to get course records, we have to win some races, otherwise you can't beat the game. And when a game does that, you can't really know, how many, like, how many races you have to, how much bonus money do you have to actually gather? So then you have to, or just in case, you have to grind every stage. Because you don't want to redo the whole game again. Like, okay, I was 2 grand short, so I have to win 1 race more. You don't want that to happen. So that kind of ruined the game for me a little bit, but after we got the best car, check the manual that there aren't any better cars around, it was fine. But then they throw this shit at you. They give you those bonus stages. You don't have to finish them, but have you truly beaten the game if you haven't beaten those bonus stages? And then they don't give you a password for them, and they don't give you a retry. So the bonus stages are a bit different in that you can try them once, and then the game brings you back to the menu. And they're also different. I didn't even figure that out until like a couple of tries. You don't have to worry about the cones. You're only racing against the computer, and you have to win the computer to get past the bonus stage. Hopefully this is the last lap, because I'm not going to be able to do the next lap in under 30 seconds. That's possible. Better now that I for some of the track, but I'm gonna turn red soon. Stretch. Alright, these first races aren't too bad. The first 2 with this last password. Events 6 and 7. Great rhythm. This one is tough. Can't wait to see me play Subterranean. It's been on my list for a long while. I saw Stellar Death play it. Does awesome Genesis streams, by the way. If you're interested in Mega Drive. So him played, and I was just like, wow, there's a game like this, like a gravity shooter, but with single player campaign. I gotta play this, but still kind of haven't found the right time. Maybe in May. Maybe in May. Look at that start. That was amazing. That was simply amazing. Worry about the cones, don't worry about the computer car. Good. It's a good lap so far. Well, I believe be up there rather than hit those trees there. Found the road eventually. 4 seconds ahead. What the freaking did you see that spin? What laws of physics were used? That was horrible. Horrible. There go the 4 seconds. It's just gone. He takes the nitro and just off to the sunset. It's like the computer is not even my target here. It just exists to make it more difficult to get through this level within the time limit. Like, if I could wait at the start for like 20 seconds to let it just go, it would make the race easier, but I'm on a time limit. Timing, give you some of those now 3 seconds ahead, and some of these turns you have to immediately react to. I don't like that. Finally hit the cones. I think somebody had moved them. They were almost on the track, not on the snow. But I think if the computer moves them, it's still punishing. Esk, not. Well, Stellar Death is American, so to him it's Genesis. Spin to win. Verifying Star Control 2 run at the moment. The runner surprised me with a nice bug you didn't know about. Apparently the Symmetra fight is skipped if you have the cyborg battle option active. Well, doesn't that save like tens of seconds? Why is it skipped? And how do you get the cyborg battle option? Wait a minute, so what's happening there? So they get to the for most people probably more than 1 minute. Wow. How do you have the cyborg battle option active? I don't get that. Yeah, I'm just gonna slow down there. No, they're on the road like that in the beginning. Sucks. It's funny. He can your opponent can only gather those things if it's on screen. If you don't see him, the computer can't get any power-ups or anything like that. So it's often enough the computer is right there though. You're driving right behind it, and then it just gets all your shit. It's great. Like that. How did I find that singular cone there? It's like a talent I have. Whoa. I don't like that I'm ahead. I would rather have the computer lead by a wide margin. It must be the first time I'm lined up correctly for that turn. Doing very well now. But I bet I'll be able to. There's still 2 laps to go. We've done this before. I do a good 2-lap run and then I'm totally fall apart. Yay. That was good. Tough section. Yeah, Happy Camper does a lot of Star Control 2 speed running. And I am one of those persons who believe that Star Control 2 is one of the best games ever made. And if you're like me, probably should follow Happy Camper. Does other stuff as well. 12 seconds ahead. Before the last lap. That's a new one. of course now we have to battle the computer. My tires didn't turn there, even though I had done it. It becomes very hectic, even after the CPU has touched you. It's not just the collisions, but it seems to kind of lose the control for a moment after it. Well, it's like the car gets scared and loses composure. Because I keep doing the same stuff, but it's just not. The car is not handling like it's supposed to. Look at that. Which one won? Finished second. Must have been close though. Yeah, it works okay. You can toggle it on the in-game menu. You can do that whenever. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the fuel indicator is not fun with the money management on your first playthrough, but you can work around it. You did find a reference. But the cyborg doesn't actually have to go through. I like that rage flag there. It's not all the rage, in a good sense. See, you're supposed to get a password for this. It doesn't make sense that I keep getting the congratulations, and then I go try the Arizona race once and fail. Don't worry about the cones. Just do what you're supposed to do. That's a good start. Computer bullied us. See, already, like, how can I practice this? I don't... First lap always goes to practicing the level again, because you've been playing some goddamn stupid snow tracks to get here. It just doesn't work. Stupid. I don't even see the computer. Last time we were like constantly ahead of it. What has changed? There is one thing that's random with the computer adversaries. They might have, because there are two options for the car. They might get the worst one. Hello. But this time we got the better computer opponent. And of course we started out very poorly. That happened. Bullied us first corner, and we haven't seen him since. What the hell? Like, I'm not driving well, but I wasn't driving well before in our previous goes, and we always saw him. So now after 2 tracks, I'm starting to remember the track again, but it's too late. Like, you have to you have to redo the goddamn Great Britain stages again to get here. That's such bullshit. And having that randomizer there for the computer car means that you can't just reset. You just have to wait. Have to hope that maybe you'll get the easier opponent. Oh, it sucks. How did they drop the ball so bad? Obviously, there were competent people in charge of developing the game, because it's, for the most part, it's really good. But then you have these very stupid decisions, like my main 2 complaints about the game. And it ruins the game. Drive more powerfully. It's so stupid that you don't have a password for the bonus stages, especially because there's no retry for them. Might there be like a hidden password? Like if I go to the password screen after finishing the game, could it be that they give a hidden password? I would have liked to check it there, but I pressed start game instead. So, we'll try once more, go through the goddamn stupid last 3 stages, and I'm gonna be salty all the way through, playing how bad they are, and playing why I have to keep playing them. I think I should do some Chaos Engine speedrunning pretty soon. Oh, Sick White Tiger is here. Welcome, welcome. How did it go? You were playing some very old horror game? Was it a horror game? I think it was horrible. Seven seconds ahead. This shouldn't be a problem finishing the stage. So we beat the game, but the game now gives us bonus stages after completing. Once you can't practice, and once you already only get 1 try for. And I'm losing my mind because I have to keep redoing this last 3 races of the game, and the game keeps congratulating me for beating the game, and then gives me those bonus stages, and I keep failing at them. 1 try only. But welcome, welcome. I'm Retro Demiurgi. I mostly play Amiga games, some MS-DOS, some NES. Once in a while, been known to do some Super Nintendo runs. PlayStation is coming. I do have the original controller for it, but just haven't kind of researched the emulation yet. So this game is pretty unique. But before I go into that, please follow Tiger. He's a lot of fun. And plays interesting games, always with a good attitude. Fun to hang out around there. And it's perfect for my work schedule when I'm working my usual morning shift. Leave the stream on and pretend to be working. It works out well. I don't know if she always streams at that time, but it's like early morning for us Finns. Well, not even early morning, just morning. Great. I will get back to the chat after I hopefully finish this race. It's kind of like speed running this. I can't really pause it because I lose my groove. The car is constantly turning somewhere, and if I pause, I can't remember where I was turning. So we have this imaginary wheel, steering wheel, that keeps turning, and the longer you push left or right, further it turns it, and then it centers back. You get it. You can see the tires animated, and it works like that. It's pretty unique, hard to master, but had fun with the game until this very last part. Have to redo it Constantly. Damn it. It was aggressive. I hope you're not sick anymore. If you like Power Drive, you love some truly amazing arcade top-down racers. Yeah, I would have to research those because you don't get enough of good ones on Amiga, and I think there's a lot on Mega Drive. Really haven't researched that library, nor am I familiar with the Super Nintendo library, for that matter. Sort of usual nighttime for you. Yeah, the box art. Can we use more colors? Is it possible? I don't know. Almost like a watercolor painting, but on acid. One more color, please. This still should be relatively easy. It's the event 8 that's problematic, but we usually get by that, but after that, the Arizona bonus level, it's gonna be my last try of it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna try to get past those, because if I remember correctly, there are multiple bonus stages, and we are having so much trouble with the... Oh, thank you for that. When the cars collide, the direction they go into is entirely random. There's no control over it. I can't know it beforehand where it goes. It sucks. And the bad thing is that you only get a bonus for beating the computer opponent. But at this point, money doesn't really even make a difference. So its only purpose basically at this point is to slow us down so that we can't make it through the level. It's great. I love it. Go. 4 seconds behind. But that was a very poor lap, but apparently we can match that. Hoping I do better, but it's not looking like it. Should at least have to deal with the computer car anyway. Hopefully. Oh, it didn't. Thought I had turned it all the way, but apparently not. Missed nitro again. Ooh. It's really hard to remember these stages because there's not too much like difference between them. Oh, now I pressed for too long. Kept turning after the turn. 5 seconds, we lost one more. And also the game doesn't tell you what the time limit is. It tells you the course record, and you get a bonus for beating that, but there's also this hidden time limit. The amount of time it gives you to complete the level. And again, I don't press enough. Final 45-degree turn missing. Yeah, so they don't tell you. Sometimes it's only 4 seconds above the course record. And other times we've finished races like 35 seconds over the course record. So there's really no telling what the game is doing. Alright, we're matching the course record now. That was an okay lap. It wasn't the best, but we could technically probably still beat it if I manage not fuck up, which is a tall ask. There we go, we get the nitro and then slow down. Oh wow, the braking is fairly effective considering that you're driving on ice. Just full stop from the nitro. Wow. I don't usually use the brake, so I was a bit taken aback by that. Yeah, I've been planning on starting to do these subscriber appreciation days, where I would give each subscriber a chance to put a game on a wheel, and then we do 1 day of random games. But I want to get the PlayStation emulation going before then, so we'd had a wider library, and that way I could kind of hopefully get introduced to good games that I don't know about. Alright, Tiger, thank you so much for dropping by. Thanks for the raid, and have a good night's sleep. I've been kind of missing those good night sleeps myself. You have select now for color beige. Alright, this is the toughie. This is the toughie. Number 8. Very tough time limit. Appropriate music. Oh, he got the turbo. I keep calling the CPU he. And I probably shouldn't. Early arrows, I hate those. It just keeps turning, what the hell? It was straight already and pressed nothing, and... well, 2 cones hit, that's gonna be problematic for us. And that snow apparently is just see-through. See-through and go through. I don't think that should be marked as a U-turn there. First one. I don't think it does a full U-turn. 7 seconds behind. I don't know if we can do this. So hitting a single cone will do so much damage. Terrible.
I'm having
and there.
trouble.
Oh. Try again. We have 70,000. 79,000, so we can keep retrying, but it doesn't make the game better. Since we've beaten this now 4 times. So it's just building on this. Well, mostly annoyance. Doesn't it give a password? I don't get it. When you do it right, almost fun. The moment you crash, the moment you hit cones, the game goes wild. Didn't straighten out. Guess the turbo was still kind of affecting us. I don't think this should be marked as a... well, I guess just for a brief moment, actually. See, what the problem is that the time advantage that it shows after a lap, it's not there for long enough. So I can't finish the race and do the track for a while and then glance at it at the next straight, because it's only there for like 5 or maybe even just 3 seconds. You don't have time to check it. So I don't know how good or bad I'm doing. Just little things that would make the game perfect. Little adjustments, not anything related to controls or gameplay or anything like that. It's just very simple stuff that mostly just probably is a numeric value in the code. Just change that and good. don't like driving with this guy. And I still don't know if I'm behind or ahead. Oh, thank you. He saved me from those. Didn't help me with that though, but maybe I would have driven better if that car wasn't there, but at least we didn't hit the cone, so that's great.
Almost there.
Yeah. Stuff like that is really tough to avoid. When you have that little momentum sliding side. 16 seconds ahead. Wow. Never had that. Sliding towards the side. Not really adjustments that you can do in this game. Lucky he got that turbo, because now I don't have to. I keep calling him. Lucky they got the turbo, so I don't have to them. But the problem, why it's so difficult for me to get those pronouns correctly, is we don't really have them in Finnish. We only have like one neutral one that we use. So it's really weird that, first of all, trying to learn that there's a he and a she. Like, I already struggle with that. But to add another layer to it and now change to they, which I use comfortably when I write. Always use that in a singular form when I don't know gender or sex of a person. But in spoken language, it's really tough to get, and I do apologize for it. It's not on purpose. It's just hard for me to do as a non-native speaker. That's my excuse. Yeah, that went pretty nice. The last lap wasn't good, but we had enough of an advantage going into that, so got it. Alright, last try of the Arizona bonus level. Not high hopes for this one, because I still can't remember the goddamn level. And as we saw last time, I just totally screwed up in the beginning, and that was it. So tempted to make a save state here. But we'll check that password thing.
Here it comes.
Here it comes. Indeed. Alright, let's do this. Let's make babies. We have the tougher opponent. Too early because they give that so early. Like, it's like 2 seconds before the turn. And I hate that. Just give it at the regular pace. Don't need to know it beforehand, where I'm going to turn in like 10 seconds. Just need to know what the next turn is with proper timing. Well, this guy is a bully. It takes my time, which we don't need. It was so much easier the first time because we had the easier opponent. This time, we get that car, which is very difficult to deal with. Music is off the chain, though. Shit! There he is again. There they are. Damn it. Goddamn turbo. Hate it. Last lap. Two turns. Oh, no, not that way. Damn it. All right, good. It's our strong section. Hopefully we nailed it. Nail it. Shit. Go, 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 go. Yes! I got it. Finland? They throw us a Finland stage? I don't think I ever beat a computer in the Finland stages. There is a chance. Oh, it is broken. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. So I have to write down the game name that was recommended and there is a chance. What was... I didn't write it down immediately. I'll have to check the VOD for the recommendation. Person who is here recommended it. Might say it again. Too bad. Well, actually, I can scroll further with Chatty. So, can we fix the car? I think it just goes straight into the... Now we have Finland with some weird snow. Oh, I'm just trying to check a little bit. Alright, I'll check it later once I have it there. Recommendation check, Chatty. Alright, no idea what the track is. If we're lucky, it's the track with the shortcut. Yeah, please start to do stuff that I'm telling you to. Like, it wasn't taking any controls after that crash. It just went completely bonkers. And the computers always have that advantage because they kind of know which way the crash is pushing them. I don't. I have to wait and see where it pushes me and then react to it, and by then it's too late already. So, of course, they usually try to kind of get those collisions because it doesn't matter. They're just gonna bully me. But with some practice, this is doable. This is a doable track. But how do you get the practice? Because you have to play 4 races before this. We could do Finland again, but it's a bit different doing this with the slower car. We didn't have the fastest car, I don't think, in Finland yet. Maybe we did. Yeah, this is not gonna work. You always need that little bit of practice to get these down. Not gonna get it the first time. We were lucky once we kind of managed to lock the CPU with a lucky bounce. So they were stuck for the remainder of the race, and we could just drive leisurely to the end. It was pretty grand, that. Like the crash actually straightened my tires when I was trying to get to the middle, so they already finished. Wasn't too far. Like, the finish was right there. Let's see if they give us a better password. No, there's nothing here. I have to check how many bonus stages there are and kind of see if it's worth it. The only problem is that I don't like...
Sounds like a lot of work.
It does. I don't like the idea that I have to keep redoing those Great Britain races. Because there are long ones. Each one is 4 laps around a long course. And it just gets tedious. It's not fun at all. But those bonus races are fun as hell. If I could just keep redoing them. Even when starting from Arizona level over and over again. That would be fine. But the fact that you have to do the last stage of the game is so goddamn boring. And when you're doing them, you forget the tracks. It's not all too fun. But no matter. We'll get there. I'll keep that Chaos Engine option open for tomorrow. It kind of depends what I'm feeling like. And who knows, maybe we might finish the game and then move on to Chaos Engine. It's the same problem that I have with speedrunning multiple games. I have such a limited memory when it comes to things like this that I can't really... Now if I start doing Chaos Engine, I do one Chaos Engine stream, I completely forget everything I've learned here. It's not good. Also mentioned might have an interesting fantasy sports game recommendation. Mods. I've heard of mods. Don't know what that is like. Let me check if I can find a raid target. Nothing interesting going on. We have Fatter Agnes doing fitness stream. Pacemaker is on. Doing something weird. Saturday morning cartoons. Let's go there. Played it on DOS during December and made you want to speedrun it sometime? Yeah, Arachne. It's just that I forget what I was doing, and it's then next time it's like starting from the beginning again. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. Thank you for hanging around with me. Thank you for I don't know, bearing with the salt. Too much salt is definitely bad for you, so I'm hoping not to dish that out too much. But unfortunately, that's sometimes how it goes. I'll be back tomorrow morning with maybe more of this, or with more Chaos Engine. I would kind of like to get rid of this, but I don't know how many bonus stages there are, so I don't know if it's doable. That Finland stage isn't easy if you need to beat the computer. I mean, we do have the Finland password, but we don't have a separate password for that stage. Oh yeah, and thank you for all the follows, and always feel free to say hi, and also feel free to not say hi. Wow, he has the or that player has the pink card. All right, I'll see you. Bye bye.